NuubCast.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus. We are on Shake That Hiney Plateau with none other than our good friend Inferno. Inferno. It's so good to see you again, my friend Inferno. His opponent, we're looking at Rocky. Yeah, what's up, people? This is Blomus. Welcome to another NuubCast. If you are unfamiliar, NuubCast, we are all about occasionally throwing up videos about, well, not about, but containing low-level gameplay, oftentimes accompanied by a 5-year-old. But most of the time, at least up until recently, it's been me casting away at low-level gameplay, although my time to play the game has been extremely limited, and therefore I feel as though my casting acumen is getting lower and lower to the point where I have less and less to say about the game. So until I can, and I've actually been watching a little bit less than normal too. So my exposure even to high level play has lessened, and so I know a little bit less. I think, even though it's only been a couple weeks, I feel like I'm behind the metagame by a significant amount. So hopefully that does not show. This is an older game, so I shouldn't be too rustola. Anyway, we've got Rocky popping out his spawning pool. I don't try to do much in the way of analysis anyway. Obviously, being a low-level player myself, my intent is to point out obvious mistakes if I see them that low-level players make, whether that's positioning, how to approach different battles, obvious macro mistakes. Because when you're a low-level player, it's often the case that you don't see your own mistakes. You don't pick them up. You don't pick up on them when you make them. And it's really hard to, even if someone shows you, to work it out and work it into your play. So sometimes when you see other people make the mistakes that you make, it builds a mental connection that you don't normally get to make. Oh no, Inferno's got to block with the second. Gateway's not going to block. No! And the lings get by, but only one ling gets by, so it's going to be basically a scouting Zergling who's going to try and chew on a pylon, but it doesn't matter what this guy does. It's not going to do much in the way of damage. These two guys will kill it before he gets even one probe kill. And Inferno is going to finish the wall off with a second gateway, although he's probably going to cancel that when he has enough, or now, so he can put up his cyber. Yeah, and he cancels it again to get his probe on the outside, completing the wall off. And Zerg is well scouting well scouted, has well scouted. Yeah, it's been a while. Scouted well the rest of the map. Going to see if the Protoss decides to take a third at any particular point. One gas thus far for Rocky, and looking to take a fast third, it looks as though. Oh, but Inferno going to put up the pylon, going to block him from taking the very fast third. And it's important for the Zerg player to stay ahead of the Protoss base-wise. So if the Zerg sees the fast expand by the Protoss, 9 times out of 10, they're going to take that quick third, or at least try to. What he should be doing is just, instead of trying, just go up here and take the base up here, and then just use this for your fourth. You know, unless he is just really adamantly wants that third. You know, because some of these, if he wants to go and do some kind of 3-base timing where he has enough roaches to just basically come and bum rush, most of the time he doesn't even need the third base to do that. He can put a macro hatch or 2 in his bases, 2 base mine minerals, get 2 gases, and do a Roach bum rush and basically annihilate the Protoss player. I've seen it done. I've had it done to me. Well, you might need 3 gases to get enough Roaches. Anyway, he is going to go and try for the 3rd base, even though Inferno's doing a very good job of keeping pressure. Going to kill this Zealot, but not before he takes... Is he +1 already? No. But Zealots are in a very good spot to... and he's just trying to kill the drone. He's actually going to get the hatch down with the Zerglings blocking it off. But once these Zerglings are dead, these Zealots can come in and start hacking away on this hatchery. It was actually pretty cool for Rocky to go ahead and hide the drone in the extractor while he was trying to get his hatchery up. I thought that was actually pretty well done. Zealot's got his shields back up, but he's going to die very quickly. We still have a pylon over here that I don't think Rocky knows about. No, he has not seen it. So when this next round of Zealots charge in and start hacking away on this hatchery, he's going to know it's up there. But has he gone too far? Is he going to cause another cancel here? Yes, he does. And he's not going to get the drone. Almost got the drone. More Zealots being warped in on the low ground. This is actually going to be pretty good pressure here. Just a few Roaches just now spawning. I was looking for the word. I usually say popping, but they really do spawn. Zealots, much like Stalkers, without micro, they can kill Roaches pretty quick. Oh, very nice. Focusing down the Queen. But Roaches can kite Zealots all day long, much like Stalkers can in the matchup. A couple Stalkers coming out now, 4 of them. And now that the Roaches are off creep, Stalkers will have a distinct advantage. He actually could just pick a couple of these off right away. He's going to die very quickly, as is his buddy. Another pylon going down for Inferno. He really wants to lock off this 3rd. I'm curious as to why we haven't seen... Oh, Sentry's coming in now. Looks like Inferno might be looking to get very aggressive and looking to charge up into the natural here soon. That's a lot of Sentries. He may wait for them to get some more energy before he does that. He's probably going to want a full round of Zealots coming in now. How many gates does Inferno have? Wow, he's going to go... I thought we were going to see 7 gates. I thought we were going to see 8. But here come the Roaches, and they're going to push here. They should be focusing down this forge before the +1 finishes. That's an interesting force field. Gateway is probably going to go down. Very interesting force fields from Inferno. Blocking them off. Just trying to buy some time for the Stalkers to get here. The Stalkers do finally come in. Sentries die. More... there's no blink. Roaches are coming in. They're going after the Nexus now. Not going to have enough to kill off the Nexus now that the Zealots and the rest of the cavalry are here. Zerglings are in trying to kill some probes. You can do a little Control R and see how many. He actually didn't get any. No workers at all were killed in that attack. So congrats to Inferno. And he is slowly gathering a decent supply lead here. 80 to 63 now, you can see. But in the meantime, Rocky was able to plant that 3rd base after killing this cannon. And now searching around for others. He missed this one, but again, Zealots in this very good place, but there's too many Lings this time. And too many dogs in the background. And now Inferno getting aggressive again. And it looks like he's going to be able to force a cancel yet again on this 3rd base. Wow, it's time for Rocky to stop trying to go there and just come down here, expand down to this 3rd. He's wasted way too much time. He's been on equal bases far too long against a Protoss, who is now going out and systematically erasing all his creep tumors. And Oh no, the sentries! Pretty nice force fields, but some of these sentries are going to go down. That's not what you want to do. Wow. Very huge for Rocky. Able to kill all but one of those sentries, and now the last sentry goes down. Huge misstep for Inferno. He was about to take a third and really get a stranglehold on this match, but Rocky caught him in the perfect position, and he was able to erase that entire army. Very nice job by Rocky. And I'm not sure what Inferno could have done to forestall that attack. I mean, he really just he did a really good job. And we have a Warp Prism coming out. That's interesting. Oh, Inferno! Idle probes. You never do anything like that. Hop on that, son. Hop on that. Idle probe. Idle probe. Idle probe. Idle probe. More cannons. Another gateway coming in for Inferno. Let's check out the tech of our Zerg player. We've seen lots of his Lings and Roaches, but I don't see anything to further it up. We do have the layer in here, but no layer tech has gone down. I'm sure... Yeah, he's got a burrow and tunneling claws. Does he have burrow? Burrow's already been researched. Wow, gonna warp in zealots right up here, but lots of lings right here. They're gonna die very quickly. Wow, very nice. Pushes them right into the warp prism and gonna get out of dodge. Still has this pylon back here and able to warp in zealots. He's gonna get a couple rounds in, maybe a lot, because there's lots of roaches here guarding this hatchery and several roaches guarding this hatchery, so he really wants to protect these expansions. Double expanding, and he's going to be able to make up time, especially if he can keep Inferno from getting his third, and he is blocking off this position, though not down here, which is where we saw Inferno trying to expand anyway. And here comes Zealots trying to get dropped in over here, and Lings trying to cover the top and the bottom floors here. Now we have Spore Crawler coming in, and Spine's going to protect this base, even though he's probably got to be close to mined out here. Yeah, he's pretty far gone. And here come the Zealots again, killing the hatch, but immediately getting erased by these roaches. They got to come up here and find this pylon, but doesn't look like he's going to try. He still has yet to see it, and obviously not doing anything to take care of it. And in the meantime, more Zealots being dropped on the high ground here. Is he going to warp in some more? No. And in the meantime, with all the harass, Inferno is taking his third. He's moving out his army, which is now has a considerable number of stalkers. He's now just getting his Colossus tech finished and getting out some immortals to combat these roaches. And +2 armor finished. He has +1 armor and attack for his units. I'm not sure what we have. I don't think we have anything in the way of upgrades here. Just one range for the roaches. Nothing for the Zerglings. Infestation Pit is down, and he is researching that energy upgrade, so he will have fungal growth upon spawn. No infestors on the map as of yet. Can't really blame him. Wait for that upgrade to finish, so you don't have to wait for that energy. Blocking off this choke with a couple of gateways. Always a good idea. Nexus is going to finish. And it looks like we are in a period of tech for both players. Nobody being particularly aggressive. It looks as though Inferno has conceded at least one base. And you can do that as a Protoss. If you've been harassing so much to where you're able to get your own third base up, there comes a point where you have to stop harassing and allow the Zerg player to take a base. I mean, if you're going to continue into the late game, I mean, you can't just continue to harass her, because if you're constantly harassing, you can't. It's really hard to build up your army to a good size. Although he does still have this pylon, so he can still harass his fourth if he wants to. Zerg player taking down some rocks. We're perhaps going to expand again out here. Now we have the War Prism moving around yet again. Looks like he's just using it to scout perhaps at this moment. Maybe coming in from the other side. We have some visionless area. Maybe come in and snipe that layer, which is now being morphed into a hive. We have 9 corruptors coming out, which I think is... Oh, he does have a spire. Okay, I haven't seen the spire. It's the first time I've seen the spire. If we're gonna see broodlords, then I can understand 9 corruptors. But I don't even think he's seen Colossus tech, so I don't know. I can't think of any other reason why he would. I don't think he's scouted at all. He's seen nothing of Protoss. I mean, I guess you assume this as Zerg. You must assume this late in the game. That's a lot of zealots, and they're gonna do a lot of damage. And they are 2 shield, only 1 attack though. Are they going to get the hive? He looks like he is trying to focus it down, but no, we have some transfuses going on into the hive. So these zealots are going to get cleaned up. And the attempted snipe of the hive is completely denied. But here's the push at the front. Inferno blinking in to take down these infestors. He has the observer on the field, so he's going to be able to kill these guys. But in come the roaches. A nice blink back to defend. Doesn't have thermal lance yet, so his reach is somewhat short with the Colossus, though. They're in a good position, staying protected. Immortal goes down, but here come those corruptors, and he has killed all of the roaches now. Now he can blink in now at this point and take out these corruptors. Do it, do it. You want to protect the... Yeah, he might get both of these Colossus in the meantime. And it does go down with 2 rounds. In come the roaches to help protect the corruptors. But Rocky's going to have to pull out. And there's the blink forward. He's going to take out some more of these. The hive survived, so... But I don't see a greater spire as of yet. He hasn't gotten it yet, so maybe he's not even thinking broodlords. Rocky left the game! Oh, Rocky! Oh, you Rocky! See Rocky 5. The priest always blessing Rocky. Rocky! Why are you gonna leave the game, Rocco? Hey, Rocky! What are you leaving the game for? I don't know why. Why would you leave the game? You're up a base. You're mining like a madman. What's your larva situation? Can't units 16 larva. You got bank. This is if I have to point at one thing, it's probably this right here. He had, this is only 6. He had what, like 12 of them when he attacked into those Colossus, and 12 corruptors for 2. Oh, that and the loss of all those infestors. That was pretty freaking huge too. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh well, Rocky, I was hoping you were going to stick around a little longer. And yes, I know I've got the time, but I wasn't looking at it. I was very intent on the game, so I didn't see that we were at the end of the game. So I was surprised when Rocky left. I knew that Inferno was moving in for the kill, but I thought for sure Rocky had at least a round or 2 defense in there for him. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed the game. I did. Thanks, Inferno, for the replay. If you would like to have your game cast on NuubCast, please send your replay. I'm getting stricter with replays that are getting through at all levels. So please make sure it is a very good game. And I have informed, or will inform, my filtration system to up its quality. So that, because if I'm going to cast fewer games, I want them all to be really good. So... and I think that's kind of the direction I'm heading. I did realize I just upgraded to Vegas Pro 11, and it's a 64-bit version, and it codes more than twice as fast as the 32-bit version of 10 did, like literally twice as fast, and that makes a huge difference. So, at least in my mind, whether it actually results in more games, I don't know. But for now, this is only the second game I'm posting this week, and I'm working tonight, so I'm probably not going to be able to post again until next week. So Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Keep climbing that ladder. Peace!